Hello, 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 and welcome to Stamp with Shel. Today I am featuring the Gone Fishing bundle found in the annual catalog, as well as the Cherry Patterns embossing folder and the Let's Go Fishing DSP. My ink color today is Mossy Meadow. My cardstock, my card base is Mossy Meadow 5.5 by 6, scored at 4 1/4. My embossed panel is Wild Wheat 1 by 5 1/4. The DSP is 3 by 6, and then I just cut 1/2 inch off the bottom to make it 3 by 5.5. My card liner is Basic White 3 by 4 1/4. My greeting tag is 3 by 7/8 of an inch in Basic White, and the mat for that tag is Wild Wheat 3 1/4 by 1 1/8. And as I said, Mossy Meadow Ink and the Gone Fishing stamp. If you'd like to take a screenshot of that, you can do so now, and I'll bring it back in at the end of the video. So we are going to get started. Here is our card base, and we are going to burnish that score line. This card is designed so that the DSP that's on the front, you get to see both sides of it. So this is going to be the DSP that I chose for the front of this card. And it doesn't look like it's the right size. It looks like it's a little wee bit too big, but that's okay. We'll make it even, and then I'll just take my snips and trim it off. So this is going to go on here. I'm going to grab some tear and tape and run a line of tear and tape right down this edge. Just like so, and we'll give that a burnish so it gets a good seal. Then we'll grab a pick tool and remove that. Once again, we're going to burnish that flat. Now I'm going to line this up on this outside edge, and I'm going to stand it on my desktop so that, maybe I'm not. I'm going to lay it down this way. This is going to be easier for me. And we're going to pop that in place like so. And this little bit of excess, I'm going to trim that off. Actually, I'm going to use long bladed shears, because I will be able to cut much straighter. There we are. All right. So there is our outside, but look at the inside. You get to see both sides of that beautiful DSP. All right, for the inside of my card, I have a little piece of Basic White here that is 3 by 4 1/4, and I have a little strip of coordinating DSP that has little hooks with flies on them, and I'm just going to add that down one side just to decorate that up a little bit. So I'm going to bring in my Tombow to do this. Just add this down this outside. I'll just decorate that up a little bit. Once again, we will trim off the excess. Alright, so now I can pop this in the middle of my card, and you see this coordinates, but I have yet another DSP to show off in here. All right. Pop this in the center. Not pretty. All right, we're going back out to the front of our card. Now I have pre-stamped a greeting. For this one I chose Happy Retirement, and I decided to mat that. I wanted to have it so that it was it popped, okay? But before I put that on, I am going to put on this piece of gorgeous, and I mean gorgeous, embossed wild wheat. I love this color. It can be a gold, it can replace gold in a lot of incidences. You wouldn't believe it, but it's true. It can be gold, it can be a yellow, it can be a mustard. Like, it coordinates so beautifully. I have taken this piece of braided linen trim from my stash, and I am just going to tie a knot in the bottom, or in the middle. Okay. This is a guy card, so we have to be a little creative with our embellishments. So my thought is that I am just going to put this somewhere like that and wrap that around to the back side. Just kind of have a little something different. I have some Scotch tape here. Oh, I have some in a dispenser. If I can get a hold of it. All right, so I want it somewhere about there. I want to keep it flat. Now, give me a second. I'm going to trim some of this off. I have it way too long. And then we will run this flat up the back side with this tape. And then I'm going to do the same thing. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut those as two separate pieces so that I can get that to lay flat. Sorry, I'm off camera. There we go. Let's give this a little tug. Same thing, I'm going to trim off the excess. Grab a piece of tape. And this is actually a double-sided tape that I had in my stash, so that's going to be helping me in two ways. It's going to be gluing these in place, but it's also going to help me when it comes time to putting this on my card. All right, beautiful. Now I am going to grab some Tombow and oops, come on. Center this on this panel and hold that for a minute while that Tombow attaches. It's a little thick on that back side because of that tape. But there we have it. All right, pretty cool, eh? Now I'm going to do my greeting tag, and I'm just going to simply glue this flat, centered on this wild wheat panel. There we go. And then this is going to go right across here like so. And I'm going to pop that up on some dimensionals. Now because this is up here, I want to make sure that I don't go all the way to the end with my dimensionals, or it will be uneven. And then we're just going to, this fish that has no head, we're just going to cover that right up. Like so. Easy peasy. Now, do we want any further embellishment on there? Or are we just going to leave it with, that is crooked. Let me see if I can move this. Yes, I can. There we go. That looks better. All right. Embellishment. Do we want anything else? I don't want anything too blingy, but just give me a second while I look through what I've got here. All right, I have a couple of choices here that I think may work out. These are Enamel Dot Essentials, and I think that's too somber looking. Whoa. Get back on there. That's a possibility. That's classic matte dots. But this is the one that interests me. Yes, that's what I want right there. I am using the brushed metallic adhesive back dots. And there's three different, there's like a gold, a copper, and a pewter-ish. That's what I'm going to use. And I don't know whether I want to put them on here, like so, or if I want to put, I think I'm going to put them down here. Just three simple dots. Now I could put, oh, I think I might do that, seeing as I had 5. Let's use them. Just like that. That, my friends, is our DSP front card. Bring those instructions back in again so you can take a screenshot. And here's our card that showcases both sides of that gorgeous, gorgeous DSP. And I will add to the bottom here that I used brushed metallic dots. If you would like to take a screenshot of these measurements, now's the time. My challenge to you is to use the DSP you have, make the card your own, see what you can come up with, and please share your cards. I love to see what you're doing. All right, that's it for today, my friends. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.